Okay, so I'm going to talk about what I've done to install this 5.3 in my 3rd gen Firebird and 3rd gen Camaro. So what I've done on mine is I've got these aluminum spacer brackets. I got my clamshell mounts. I did re-drill holes in the frame. I set the engine how I want it. I put it kind of in the back. I know a lot of stuff is Amazon and people are going to backlash me like crazy. But it's my car. I pay the bills. I don't care. With manifolds, they give you plenty of room. They're like about 125 bucks or so off Amazon. Sorry for the weird photography. I did have to, I'm going to make a bracket for this number 8 coil because you can't really fit it on because the AC box. But I do have it zip tied there so it's not flopping around like crazy, okay? I did use the Chinesium dipstick tube. I broke my truck old dipstick tube. Now I use the Camaro water pump. The 9902 Camaro pump. It has the spacers, has this little port right there, and you plug that into your steam port. Let me see that they're there or not. I use the 9902 style Camaro tensioner on this one, and these are it's aftermarket system with a 9902 power steering pump. And I did use the truck alternator. The Camaro alternator actually has a provision for this bracket here that bolts to the alternator. So on the Camaro, I'll show you here. I'm working on another one. So I did a manual swap on this one. So what you're going to do on the main harness, you're going to find this plug here. This is the key on plug. This is the tack. So you can find this on the dash. There's a a tan wire that goes to your oil pressure sensor, which is right under there. You can't really see it that well. On the Firebird, I put my oil filter down to the bottom because I had an adapter when I had it on my C10. And the green wire goes to your temp sensor over here. Again, this one here, it's the AC box. This one here, the guy already attempted to do it, and I had to fix a lot of stuff. But this one here, this engine is maybe a little older. It's got the steam tubes go in the back. Mine only go in the front. I used the Amazon special throttle cable. That's my blood right there. I want to cut myself. Amazon special throttle cables. This Amazon special intake. Now this one here, I've got my air over here. I'm going to cut a hole open and make a air box right here. But this will allow my mass airflow sensor. This is a 9902 drive-by cable harness I bought off eBay or Amazon or Temu or one of those. On the Fire Chicken, I put my intake here, and everybody gives me backlash because they don't understand that this scoop is open. I'm gonna make air box right there. So everybody says, "Oh, it's the worst place to put air filter." Well, carburetors had air filters on them for a long time. Now, where to put the computer? I put my computer they fit real nice and neat. You pull your old stuff out. Let's see, there's one-handed, but it fits way up inside there. There's a hole. And you can make a bracket and put your fuse panel inside there as well. I drilled my hole there on the floor. Fire Chicken, I pulled my heater core out, and I put it right behind the intake manifold. I'm still working on doing some more stuff, but here's what I'm gonna do for my heater control. If you want to use a heater, I bought this off Amazon. It's a vacuum operated heater control valve with a bypass. The 3rd gen has a pipe that goes from the radiator to the heater. Then there's a heater control valve. It's like complicated and I didn't want to mess with it, so I used that. Here's your heater hose connections here. This is your hot side, that's your cold side. But and I also bought this elbow. Sorry for the video. This elbow goes here, and I went and used the C4 Corvette fans, and I have a circuit breaker for each fan, and I have my relays mounted down here. So, and I also have this one. I couldn't get my computer to turn on one of the fans, so I've got this here. This is actually an adjustable. I think this kit here was like 18 bucks, and it's adjustable, so it turns on when I want it to. But that's pretty much it. This one here, I'm gonna put AC on. This one here, I had to do some searching for it, but this here is a sanding compressor. They do make them for the R4 compressors. This one here is a 99.4 inch belt. It's a 1060994 belt, and it goes around here. I couldn't get a power steering pump pulley to fit right. Sorry, I'm still in construction. So I used this other GM pulley I found on Amazon, and I reamed out the size. It's a little bit smaller, but the pulley goes around here. This kit I bought off Amazon too for the this setup, this bracket. But this is the 99-02 Camaro style bracket system, and I like the 99-02 Camaro because the water neck goes out straight, doesn't create an air pocket, plenty of room for throttle body. Yes, it's the Wuhan whistle. There are videos out there that tell you how to talk about that. These are also the only wires you need off the harness. These are your power wires for your fuse panel. So you need to run these to your battery. You also need to run one wire